Hey everybody, Linda from Linda's Closet. Welcome back. So for those of you that are new, I started out as a fashion vlogger, and I was, high style at a low price because I grew up, my parents were working class, and my mom had a sewing business and she could sew, and I think she discovered Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and she had incredible style. She loved Jackie Kennedy. She dressed me like Caroline. And she really knew how to put together, she'd say poverty is a mother of invention, right? And so I started out kind of talking about fashion and sharing that with you. And I'm a huge Zara fan. And so I thought I would check in as we re-enter the world. I thought that I would check in and could talk about fashion a little bit. I usually have displays and I show you this and that, but we'll just start by talking about what's going on. So I don't know if you're like me, but my sister and I have discussed this, and it's been hard. Will I even know how to dress? Will I know how to put together an outfit? Will I know how to do my makeup? You could see it's kind of a mess, but I'm just going to keep practicing. I went shopping in Las Vegas at the Saks. Now, the Saks in New York City is fantastic, right? It's incredible. It's better than Bergdorf's. It's the best. Barney's is gone, unfortunately, rest in peace. And I noticed that so everything is still all about Gucci. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. Gucci's here to stay. We love it. Gucci is the rule of what doesn't match really does match. And I really credit Patricia Fields from Sex and the City. I think she started that whole trend. Really incredibly fashion innovative. And I mean, I would venture that for 200 years at least it was matchy, matchy, matchy. And she just brought the unmatchy, put patterns together, put shapes together, opposing patterns, opposing shapes. And so to her, we bow down. We are not worthy. Okay. So Gucci just took off with it, and it's Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. So I think that may end up being just as iconic as Chanel. I mean, it's just incredible. You can just mix anything. Okay. That said, the mixing of things is a more ornate kind of turn of the century, kind of a boomtown kind of look. So when I was in Saks, I noticed that, excuse me, my allergies, I noticed that it was very 90s, right? It was very streamlined. It was very minimalist, a lot of suits, and you'll see a lot of the 70s disco kind of suit silhouette and the 80s very boxy men's jacket silhouette. I think the tuxedo, any kind of suit is in, and I was talking to the gal, and she was saying that because of COVID, a lot of the fashion houses had closed down. They're just gone. It just breaks my heart, right? I mean, each decade we lose more and more fashion as we just have a disappearing middle class. You need people with money. Give anybody that's not rich money in their pocket. Man, we're going to spend it. We are going to spend it. My mother was the perfect example of that, right? She's buying fabrics. She's at TJ Maxx. Give us money. Come on. Anyway, so especially women. I mean, we run this economy. Come on. We are the spenders. God love us. So, so it's streamlined. It's very 90s. I think, and at the same time, I'm going to say something contradictory. I think we can wear the tiny earrings and we can wear the big earrings. I find myself walking out of the house with something missing today. I'm missing my rings and my bracelets. It's just too much right now to try to put it all together because I've spent 2 years, with Pop-Tarts and Zoom. So I'm just, I'm moving a little slow, but I've decided I'm going to the gym 3 days a week because there's no more masks, and I'm going to make an effort. I dressed today. You'll see my Zara sweater, the collar. I needed some collar. It wasn't staying up, so I used some pins to hold it up. There's one of my tricks of the poor lady. If you want to see some great fashion, watch the new Gilded Age on HBO. It's fabulous. There's a fabulous documentary about fashion on Just Like That, Sex and the City new series. Okay, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll be back soon with more fashion updates.